everyone, and welcome to my channel, TLC with KLC. I'm Kelly and I'm so excited to be joining the YouTube community. I wanted to make this video to introduce myself so you can learn a little bit more about me, why I'm joining YouTube, and what types of videos you can expect on my channel. Just this past week I turned 26 and I thought it was time for me to try something new, which is why I'm beginning this journey here on YouTube. Now let me tell you a little bit about myself. I was born and raised in Connecticut and I've always loved school and sports. Growing up, I was involved in soccer, volleyball, basketball, and track, but unfortunately during my volleyball season senior year, I sprained my ankle, and it developed into a rare nerve condition known as RSD, or reflex sympathetic dystrophy. It's also known as CRPS, complex regional pain syndrome. This is a very painful condition and little is known about it. There's no known cure, which is very frustrating. My nerves are constantly firing, and normally this happens when you have a painful stimulus present. So if you touch a hot stove or pinch your finger, your nerves send pain signals to the brain, but my nerves are constantly doing that. So when I go outside and the wind hits my leg, it feels like someone's kicking me in the shin. Or if I rub my leg with a washcloth, it feels like I'm using sandpaper. It's a horrible pain and I've tried so many therapies and so many different treatments. I've had a lot of surgeries. My first surgery was by far the worst. I walked in with a little limp, but I've been on crutches ever since, and now it's been 7.5 years. I'm always looking for new options that are out there and I haven't given up. Despite all of this, I was able to finish my senior year of high school and go on to college. For the longest time, I loved forensic science. I watched all of the TV shows, I read all of the books, so my plan was to major in biology with a minor in criminal justice. But when I got to school, I was still so focused on my nerve condition, and during my junior year, I had a nerve stimulator implanted. The stimulator is supposed to block the painful nerve signals from reaching my brain. Unfortunately, I didn't see great results with it, but it did take a little bit of the pain away, which I was happy with. I became very interested with this device and I read all about that and other medical technologies, and I decided I wanted to go into biomedical engineering. My school didn't offer that, so my best bet was to take a lot of math, chemistry, and bio courses, and in the end I ended up majoring in biology and chemistry with minors in criminal justice and mathematics. Like I said, I loved school, and once I got started I couldn't stop. After earning my bachelor's degree, I went on to a one-year graduate program to earn my master's degree in chemistry. After that, I got a job at Yale University School of Medicine as a research assistant, and it was my dream job. It was everything I wanted. I loved it. I loved the people I worked with. But unfortunately, after a few months, my leg got so much worse, and not only did I have the RSD, but I had also developed a movement disorder. This would result in about 20 to 25 spasms a day that would be so painful, and I had to be by my parents' side 24/7 so that they could help stop them. This movement disorder also spread to my hands, so anytime I grab a cup, a pen, or have to hold anything, my hands go into spasm and it's so painful and it's so hard to stop. My leg spasms went on for 2 years, and at that time I had a spinal cord stimulator implanted, and it has made a world of difference. I'm so happy with it. Now I have a lot more freedom, and I can just use the stimulator to stop my spasms instead of having to be with my parents all of the time. Unfortunately, that didn't help my hand spasms, so I still suffer with those, which makes a lot of everyday tasks very difficult for me. I love to stay busy, so for a while I was tutoring using the iPad, which was perfect because I didn't have to hold a pen or pencil, and I really enjoyed doing it. It was actually something I had done all through college and grad school. I was only able to do that for a short while, and then I needed this very extensive surgery. Because of all my spasms, my foot had become stuck in a pointed position and I couldn't move from it. The doctors couldn't budge it. It was just locked. So I had a surgery to lengthen my Achilles tendons and a bunch of other tendons in my foot. They did a lot of cleanup and they ended up putting me in a frame for 100 days. And every day I had to turn a screw on the frame to bring my foot closer and closer to a normal position. Once I got the frame removed, I went into a cast, but I had to go every 1 to 2 weeks to get the cast changed, and that lasted about 2 months. Now I'm finally in an AFO brace, and that's just a plastic brace that I wear every day. I wear it in my sneaker, I wear it when I'm out of my sneaker, and it helps keep my foot at a normal position, and it allows me to finally weight bear. Since getting that brace, I've been working really hard at physical therapy to try to relearn how to walk and to strengthen my leg. It's really painful and it's exhausting, but I'm so happy to be there and to be able to do it. About a year ago, I learned that I would have to have this surgery to lengthen my tendons, so I decided to completely change my diet and begin working out. I wanted to lose weight so that when I began weight bearing, I had less weight to put through my leg. And I also wanted to increase my strength, and it was the best thing I ever did because the frame I had to wear for 100 days weighed 5 pounds, and that's a lot to carry around all day, every day. I wanted to give myself something fun to do, which is why I'm joining YouTube. I thought it'd be a great way for me to talk about stuff that I enjoy and take my mind off my leg for a while. Besides focusing on my ankle, I also really enjoy reading. I love John Grisham, Jodi Picoult, and Nicholas Sparks. I really like to read crime and mystery novels, but I could always go for a good love story. Prior to my hand spasms, I really enjoyed knitting and crocheting, but right now that's really not an option. But I did figure out how to arm knit, which was awesome and really exciting for me. Another thing I enjoy doing is watching TV. Some of my favorite shows are Bones, NCIS, Scandal, and Orange is the New Black. Shopping is another thing I enjoy doing, but I hate paying full price for items, so I'm always on the hunt for the best deal or the greatest bargain. Now that nicer weather is upon us, I'm really looking forward to getting outside and getting in the pool because it feels amazing on my leg, and I can get a lot of reading done when I'm in the pool. I spend a lot of time on my computer and I like creating documents and organizing things, so I decided to start an Etsy business called Kreations from Kelly. I have made a bunch of digital downloads including a bill payment organizer, password keeper, medication log and refill tracker, child emergency ID, pet sitter guide, babysitter guide, recipe templates, meal planners, weight loss and inch loss trackers, invites, thank you cards, and more. I also created a thick, chunky arm knit infinity scarf to sell, and I'm also selling the earring organizer you see behind me. This is the perfect way to display your earrings and keep them organized and neat. I'll put a link to my Etsy business below so you can check it out. I hope you find something great, and I'm always willing to do a custom order, so just let me know what you're looking for. Now I'm sure you're wondering how I came up with the name TLC with KLC. I was having a really hard time selecting a name, and I was talking about it with my mom one day, and she's the one that suggested it, and as soon as she said it, I loved it. It was so catchy and so cute. My initials are KLC for Kelly Lee Considine, so the name of my channel is Tender Loving Care with Kelly Lee Considine. As soon as she said it, I thought it was perfectly suited to what I wanted to talk about, because health, fitness, and beauty are all about spending time for yourself, taking care of yourself, in other words, tender loving care. I thought it was just the perfect name, and as soon as she said it, it stuck. Over the years and having dealt with everything with my ankle, I've really developed a passion for health, fitness, and beauty, so those are the types of videos you can expect from me. I'm really trying to eat better, so I'm always looking for new healthy recipes to try, and when I find a good one, I'd love to share it here with you on YouTube. As I recovered from surgery, I really enjoyed watching beauty videos, which is why I'd also like to share some of my beauty tips and some of my latest beauty finds. If there are any videos you'd like to see from me, please let me know because I'd be happy to do one. I'm really excited to be joining YouTube, and I hope you'll follow along with me on this journey. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you liked it, please give me a thumbs up and be sure to subscribe to see what types of videos I'll be putting out. If you're looking to learn more about RSD or you want to know more about me, leave a comment below. I'd love to hear from you. And please feel free to contact me on any of my social media sites. The link to those are also below. And also check out my posts on the blog I've started. I really hope you enjoyed my first video, and I'm so excited to making many more. See you soon. Bye, guys.